Top 5 coasters at Six Flags America in Bowie, Maryland. Before the video starts, I want to preface, there's 2 rides that I really wanted to ride really badly, and of course, those were the 2 that were closed, so the list would have changed if these were open. The rides that were closed were Batwing and Wild One. Now let's get into the video. Starting off at the number 5 spot is Roar, maybe the most boring wooden coaster I've ever been on. Maybe Hurler would have been more boring, but to be fair, Roar is very boring. And also, I got thrown into the random person's lap. At the number 4 spot is Firebird, the first ever B&M coaster. It's a very boring ride, though. And it used to be at Six Flags Great America, my home park. Cool. Oh yeah, and forgot, it's also insanely rough. Next up, at the number 3 spot, taking the bronze medal is Raging Cajun. Yeah! Anyways, Raging Cajun is a spinning Wild Mouse coaster, and it used to be at Six Flags Great America, my home park. You know what's bad? When at the number 3 spot is a Wild Mouse coaster, that just shows how high quality Six Flags America is. Next up, the runner-up coaster at Six Flags America is Joker's Jinx, which is like Flight of Fear at Kings Island, Kings Dominion, but it's outside, and I think it's better. The problem, actually, there's one problem with it being outside. Is during the parts where it really crawls, you can kind of really badly tell how slow the ride is. But I do have a funny story that does come along with this one. So I was talking to this employee, right? He's talking, hey, what theme parks you guys been to? And we were talking about our coaster trip 2025. Video coming soon. Anyways, so we were talking to him, nice guy. We get on the ride, and then we come back later for a second ride. Kept talking to him about our favorite coaster. I said Steel Vengeance, you know, we're talking. And then we went on with our day. Anyways, a week later, he got into a fist fight. Finally, at the number 1 spot, and my favorite coaster at Six Flags America is Superman Ride of Steel. Also, I got a comment not too long ago. It was about on the Carowinds video. Thunder Striker has to be worse than Wild Sing. Think about this for a second. I said B&M Hyper. To that person? No! I'm sorry. But if you do want to know what the worst hypercoaster is, it is this coaster. This coaster is the worst hypercoaster I've ever been on. Subscribe if you're not going to miss Six Flags America.